welcome to the stage. Thank you, Silviu.
So I'm going to talk to you today about our projects, about deep learning, and a little bit about how we use AI services from the web. So what does Helios Vision does? In a nutshell, we work with computer vision, and we focus on forward-thinking projects. One of those is Helios. In Greek mythology, Helios was a titan. He had a great ability to restore sight to blind people. So similarly, we want to help people with visual impairment with our project. First, we want to enhance their vision. We provide them an AI assistant and also remote help. Here's how it looks. We're using a 3D camera to capture the information, which we process that it becomes in a format attainable for people with low vision, and then we print it on a VR headset. OK, next, ASTRO. ASTRO is an acronym for an assistance, a safety, and a telepresence robot office mate. So the colleague of the future, or whatnot. So as what it was presented, it helps with productivity and safety. Its main feature is natural human-computer interaction. We've designed a 3D avatar that is as human-friendly as possible. It has safety and well-being features, and also offers the possibility for dynamic virtual presence. Here's a 3D rendering of the product. Imagine R2-D2 with an audio-visual conversational intelligence. Here's an actual photo from the current prototype. You can see the 3D avatar. In the middle, you can see the hardware for SLAM. And in the lower part, we have the sensors, which are used for well-being and monitoring the environment where the robot is working. OK, so deep learning. Not a silver bullet, but I think the best thing we got right now for machine learning. When we do machine learning, we tend to use TensorFlow a lot. Who in the room uses TensorFlow in their work? OK, so it's I think the most popular at the moment, and it's also the best from my point of view. So here's a use case. A couple of months ago, we wanted to provide ASTRO with the ability to do idle chat. So to just be more humane-like in this matter, if it gets some, I don't know, not business-related question, it should reply something interesting. So it keeps the conversation flowing. We used RNNs for this, and the results were not perfect, but I think definitely in the right direction. OK, deep learning on the CPU. So as a member of the Intel Software Innovator Program, I get to experience, let's say, upcoming hardware and software offerings by Intel. So if you are using or have, in your use cases, you are using CPUs for training or doing deep learning, here you have the CPU-optimized TensorFlow, which, I don't know, have you tried to use TensorFlow on CPU up till now? Has everyone, without the GPU? It doesn't work that well, or it used to not work that well. Well, this is actually a solution to that, so it comes with big speedups. So now TensorFlow on just the CPU is doable. Another cool thing is the distribution for Python made by Intel. So if you're using NumPy, SciPy, or scikit-learn, then you also get some performance boosts, which might be important, especially if you're using them on a regular basis. And third, the Intel Math kernel library. So this is basically offering some performance primitives for deep neural nets. OK, so in our work, we also integrate a lot of existing solutions. So we have the cloud ones. So we use Alexa, we use Watson, we use Microsoft Cognitive, especially when developing POCs. It's really faster to do it this way. We also use local libraries, I'd like to call them. We use OpenCV, we use ROS, we use RealSense and Kinect SDKs, because we're using a lot of 3D camera processing in our work. And some things really work well with these, like conversation, so speech-to-text, text-to-speech, natural language processing, building skills. Has anyone in the room built an Alexa skill or something similar? OK, so we have a few. This is really, really easy to do, and if you have like a really tight deadline, it's really interesting. Also, vision works really good in these offerings. You get pretty decent results, and you can actually use some of them in actual projects. And of course, ROS comes with SLAM, which is out of the box, and it just works. Now, we also build upon existing AI solutions, so we kind of like to take advantage of the performance. So when you're using an SDK that is optimized for a certain platform, you kind of get this assurance that it's going to run well. So if you build your stuff on top of that, then you can also keep that performance and also improve the results really, really drastically. And I think the final one is you can use it for either validation or for labeling. So if you want to, let's say, increase your data set for training use case, then using, I don't know, online platforms like the ones from Microsoft or Watson could be a lot of help for doing the labeling for you and not using Mechanical Turk or something else. OK, so thank you. I would like to talk to you later, because I understand the Q&A is postponed to the break. So if you have any questions, I would love to hear them. Thank you for attending my talk.